Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. My guest today is Lauren Cole, here to talk about what Troy University's Career Services offers, and I want to thank you for joining me here today.
Sure, thank you.
And Career Services is an opportunity for a lot of people think it's just to, right there out the door, they're about to graduate, this is where I need to stop by and see, but there's an opportunity for students to take advantage of this their entire collegiate career and kind of set up a plan. And that's what you're here to talk to us a little about today.
We like to talk about a 4-year plan with our students. So coming in our office as early as their freshman year, we don't want students to wait just until that senior year. They're about to graduate in a few weeks. They're running in, trying to find a job. There's more to it than that, and there's a lot more opportunities along the way during their whole undergrad. So really even, I'll kind of start out freshman year. Let's make sure that we've chosen the right major, and let's know that we've explored all the different ones that are out there and really focus in on what types of jobs we're starting to look at and what majors will get us there.
And I know a lot of people don't realize that there's testing involved, and there's also you kind of help them gear and craft their curriculum to something that kind of fits their needs in that regard. And a lot of people don't realize that that's something that Career Services offers.
Right. We do some, we call them assessments. So that you've probably heard of some of them out there. There's the Myers-Briggs, there's the Strong, there's different ones. And we offer those so that we can get a good idea of really the skill sets that the students have and their interest and their values, and really what that kind of narrows down to a couple of majors. Then we'll actually help them do some exploration where they go out and talk to some professors or some departments where they're interested in. And then we really want to look at does it require a minor? What other skill sets might be involved in that major, and what jobs are actually out there that would correspond with those majors.
And that's one of those things that everyone's looking for the job, and a lot of students, especially freshmen, probably potentially sophomores, they know what they want to do, quote unquote. But they may get here and realize this isn't the right fit, and that's kind of the bread and butter there is the people that you want to come see you, because that's the important step in starting the path to getting that degree.
It is, and all students need to be having that career conversation with anybody in their life, whether it's their peers, their parents or guardians, but we're kind of an unbiased entity that can come in and see our career counselor, and we don't have an opinion about what they ought to do. So it's just a good way to talk it out, to ask us some questions. We don't mind sharing, if you have no idea what this job is, and showing them some resources for how to research those different careers and jobs.
Now, we talked about freshmen there, but as you move along in your sophomore, junior years, what are some of the things that they need to start looking for?
Yeah, so by sophomore year, we really want to know that majors for us. We do understand if they get in a class and they start to actually experience it and change their mind, no problem, come on back and see us. But once they pretty much know that major, we want them to start getting involved on campus. Of course, in any way to build their resume, where they're doing some community work, but let's try to really get involved in some organizations that line up with that major. It might be a club that's within that major, or just volunteering, doing some things. So we want to see them start to get involved. Then after sophomore years, really that summer job, let's start looking for part-time work or any kind of experience internships that get us out into the workplace where we can experience that field if it's possible.
Yeah, and a lot of the schools have internships requirements, but even if they don't, this seems like it's still a good opportunity for students to explore some of these opportunities, even if it's not for credit.
That's right. And just being in the workplace they're gonna learn a lot. And employers are now really looking for internships or some kind of jobs. So we encourage them, get on out and do that. And then sophomore year, we actually also offer the Career Exploration Fair. And that's not employers, that is faculty coming in from every department where the students can go around and talk with them, understand what majors they offer in those departments, and you can walk in a room and see every major that Troy offers.
And great opportunity for that. And if anybody needs to take advantage of this, we're running out of time here, but if they want to see you guys, where can they find you?
Yep, 104 Eldridge Hall, or they can stop in anytime. They can go to our website, create an appointment through Handshake, or just call us. We're 670-3217.
And that Handshake is a valuable part of the tool of the career services there, because it gives opportunities to connect with you all,
right,
and especially get that information required to start finding some employers, start finding jobs, and start finding some interviews. So.
Jobs and internship postings and the career fairs are there.
And so, obviously, we'll bring you back here whenever we start talking about career fairs, the big event here, but good opportunity for students out there who want to take advantage of figuring out what they want to do,
right,
and then potentially meeting those employers and getting a job. Thanks for joining us here today.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.